ended up coming here with a great group of guys, a lot of talent. And then I just, strive with them every day.
It's been a long time to get here in my career, 13 years, 7 years here. I've ran into one guy for a while, and, we were given an opportunity, he left, and we beat a really good team in Milwaukee. For me, I'm saving the moment, but, I'm not satisfied. Our goal is to win the NBA championship, and, we're just going to keep getting better and plugging away.
Leonard, who has been the most dominant player in the playoffs so far, was presented with the Eastern Conference Championship trophy.
Kawhi is like, I don't know how many more good things I can say about him, right? I mean, he's just so good, and again, I'm seeing a level of competitive greatness out of him. I mean, it's just his willingness to win and him grabbing those rebounds and willing those shots in almost, it seems like, and going down and locking up somebody and taking the ball from them. It's what it is. It's great competitive desire.
The Raptors will have a few days to savor the victory, but will soon have to get ready to face the Golden State Warriors in the finals. Game 1 is set for Thursday in Toronto. The Raptors ambassador and superfan Drake is looking forward to the series against Golden State. While he was on edge as the Raptors trailed by 15 points in the second quarter, he let loose as Kawhi led the team to victory. NBA TV Canada host Akil Augustine was at Scotiabank Arena last night and spoke to us about what it was like watching the Raptors win in person.
I'm in shock, and I wasn't prepared. I might not be prepared right now. I still have a lot to process emotionally, but I'm very proud of the group that went out there and showed out for the city. The fans were amazing. They stayed in the rain, and I think the universe was on our side because it was supposed to be thunder and lightning, and we can't have Jurassic Park during thunder and lightning, and it didn't show up. Like, the gods were on our side yesterday.
Former Raptors play-by-play announcer Chuck Swirsky spoke to C24 about the team's historic win.
I think, obviously, Toronto is a destination city for many, many reasons, with the culture and the foundation and what basketball has done in the country. And the front office has done a magnificent job. I thought Nick Nurse was tremendous in this series. They were down 2-0. Could have had game 1. We know the story would happen in game 2. But you know what? They remained focused. Their resolve was outstanding. And I'm really looking forward to the finals.
Marketing consultant Tony Chapman says last night's big win will also give a big boost to the Raptors' brand.
You'll see cameras all over the city, and you're going to see sunshine and people out and the energy. And every time you do that, you're planting a seed in people's brains, whether you live in Toronto or anywhere in the world. That looks like an exciting place. You see the Jurassic Park and the tribal mentality. You go, I want to be part of that. Humans, as much as we like to think we love our keyboards in the cloud, we want to be with other people. We love the energy of being together, our heart beating, the tribal mentality and basketball, the music and the pounding. It's like a punk rock show meets sports all together. Can you tell them? Can't wait for Thursday.
If you're looking to score Raptors tickets for the next series against Golden State, you might have to take out a second mortgage on your home. Online prices have skyrocketed following last night's victory over the Bucks. For Thursday's opening game of the NBA Finals in Toronto, balcony seats start around $400, while courtside prices exceed $18,000 a piece. Prices only increase as the series progresses. Start saving. 139, 22 degrees. It's now time for a check on weather and traffic. So Kayla,
Amy,
you picking up a pair of courtside tickets by any chance?
you buying?
Are you buying?
I asked you first.
I'll buy the popcorn and the
No,
beers.
that's not how it works, especially when it's at $18,000 a piece. No, thank you. I will be watching along with the thousands of other fans in Jurassic Park and across Canada, because this has become a Canadian team. It always has been, but it really was solidified yesterday with that huge historic win. Wouldn't that be nice courtside, huh? But you know what? Today, as many people continue to celebrate, it's 22 degrees out here. Just a gorgeous day. A nice mix of sun and clouds right now. And we're going to see that cloud coverage clear out by the later afternoon hours, and a nice breeze out of the north-northeast at about 20 kilometers an hour, making for a gorgeous day. I'm seeing a lot of foot traffic, people in shorts, t-shirts, and definitely with those sunglasses on. We're not expecting any active weather for today. Overall, just a gorgeous end to our weekend. And hey, there is good news. We're going to continue on this sunny front for the start of your work week. On Monday, we're expecting a high of roughly 20 degrees, so we return to seasonal, but still very sunny for your morning and afternoon to start the work week. I'll let you know when active weather is expected to return and how Game 4 on Thursday is shaping up, because of course we know thousands of fans are going to flood Jurassic Park as well as the outskirts of downtown Toronto and all of the surrounding area. It was incredible last night and it's going to be huge on Thursday. We'll have more details in your full range forecast, but for now, it's back in time.
And a reminder that the Don Valley Parkway is closed today for annual spring maintenance. All lanes will be closed until 5 a.m. tomorrow as crews resurface the road, repair bridges and potholes, and maintain overhead signs. Roughly 200 workers are involved in the project, which is costing about $1.2 million.
Look at what we complete today, and we're gonna, we're really putting our staff and our contractors, we're asking them to do as much as you can and be as safe as possible. So we'll reevaluate it at the end of the day, and any work that's not done today, we may have to look at doing some nightly closures or asking for another weekend closure. But we will have to reevaluate that at the end of this work.
Well, the highway was supposed to be closed the whole weekend, but yesterday's work was canceled due to the rain. Well, 2 people are hurt, one seriously, after a single vehicle crash in Mississauga. It happened at 3:30 this morning at Erin Mills Parkway and South Way. The vehicle left the road and slammed into a tree. The driver was transported to a trauma center with serious injuries, and a female passenger was sent to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police are investigating whether alcohol was a factor in the crash. Hamilton police are investigating the city's fourth homicide of the year. Around 9 last night, police were called to a stabbing at a low-rise building near King Street West and Dundurn Street South. The identity of the victim has not been released. A 45-year-old man has been arrested and faces a second-degree murder charge. The Major Crime Unit is investigating. Police were called to a stabbing in Scarborough. It happened shortly after 11 last night at Corvette Avenue and Cleta Drive near Kennedy and Eglinton. A man was found with stab wounds and was rushed to hospital with serious injuries. Police are looking for 3 male suspects in dark hooded tops seen running from the area. The Ontario government has eliminated the Indigenous Culture Fund as part of cuts to arts funding. The Ontario Arts Council will be receiving $10 million less from the government this year, with $5 million of that cut resulting in the axing of the Indigenous Culture Fund that was only established last year. Ford is trying to trim an $11.7 billion deficit. Anishinaabe Nation Grand Chief says the cuts send a terrible message, as music and storytelling are an important part of their culture. 143 and 22 degrees. This is Toronto's breaking news. CP24. A strong earthquake rattled northern Peru today, collapsing buildings and knocking out power. We'll have the latest after the break.
Playoff season is here, and CP24 is all about the fans. Live coverage of all the excitement at the games and on the streets. Toronto's 24/7 destination for the fans. CP24.
This is strange. Here we are at the last table read. It's like seeing your family.
It's our biggest season ever. It's like, what was I thinking? Pizza in English is...
Use your own goddamn phone. Bobby!
I could not have worked harder. I really
have the smartphone that has the light on.
That was immediately as optional on Miami Crunch.
This is a dream job for a director. The show saved my life.
This guy is insane.
Introducing Treddy Condos, coming soon to Wilson Heights. The perfect union of modern, smart design. A community designed for the way people really live. Scandinavian design with a Toronto address. Steps to Wilson Subway and minutes from Yorkville. 2 bedrooms from the mid-400s. Register now at TreddyCondos.com. That's TreddyCondos.com.
$400,000 injured in an accident.
Stop worrying about your car. Stop worrying about medical bills. And stop worrying about your lost weight.
Call Diamond & Diamond today at 1-800-567-HERT for your free consultation.
Safety.
Christmas Fat Boys, the biggest sales event is now on. Top 25, massive savings. This Canadian made sold for only $198. Save $300 on Samsung appliance package. 2 free #1 pillows with every #1 mattress.
At least 2 people are dead after a suspected tornado swept through central Oklahoma. A powerful storm hit the town of El Reno, west of Oklahoma City overnight. A motel and mobile home park were also destroyed. At least 29 people were hurt. Officials say their injuries range from minor to critical. Search and rescue efforts are continuing, and crews are still investigating the extent of the damage done to the town. 1 person is dead after a powerful earthquake struck northern Peru. The country's fire brigade posted video to its Twitter account showing a partially collapsed building after the magnitude 8 quake struck near the Amazon jungle. It also caused power outages in several cities. Peru's president is calling for calm and says authorities are checking on affected areas. There are also reports the tremor was felt as far away as Venezuela. 1 person is dead and 9 others wounded after a shooting in eastern Virginia. Shots were fired at a party in the city of Chesapeake late last night. Police say all of the victims are men. Investigators are releasing few other details about the incident. No suspect information has been released yet, and there's no word on what led to the gunfire. A deadly explosion and fire in Calgary appears to have been deliberate. It happened in the garage of a home yesterday. 2 people were found dead inside, and a woman was found outside with life-threatening injuries. Investigators believe that the incident is domestic related and say they're not seeking any suspects. Well, fire crews continue to battle an enormous wildfire near high-level Alberta, which are bracing for what could be a dangerous wind shift today. For several days, the winds have been blowing the fire away from the community, but today they are expected to shift and push the flames back towards the town. High temperatures and a lack of any rain in the forecast are also likely to increase the fire threat. Well, the former business manager of Marvel Comics legend Stan Lee has been arrested on elder abuse charges. Kea Morgan was taken into custody in Arizona after being charged by prosecutors in Los Angeles earlier this month. He is facing accounts of theft, embezzlement, and false imprisonment. Morgan is accused of trying to exploit Lee's wealth and influence his decisions, even though he had no authority to act on his behalf. Well, police allege Morgan made off with more than $262,000 from autograph sessions Lee did last May. It is the last day of voting in the European Union's parliamentary elections. About 500 million citizens from the EU's 28 countries have been heading to the polls over the past week. The vote is seen as a key test between secular parties that have been dominant power for years and right-wing populist groups. Results will be released after polls close this evening. Well, thousands of people marched in Hong Kong to mark the 30th anniversary of the Tiananmen Square violence. Well, demonstrators took to the streets with yellow umbrellas with the message, "Support freedom, oppose evil laws." Some wheeled white crosses and the numbers 6 and 4 representing June 4th, 1989, when the military retook the square from protesting students. Hundreds of unarmed protesters and onlookers were killed. Commemorations of the historic event are strictly banned in mainland China, and people who discuss it are often punished and detained. It's 1:49 and 22 degrees. This is Toronto's breaking news. CP24 Kayla has your sunny with the forecast coming up next.
How do you cut?
Oh dear God, no idea what it tastes like.
The top 5
On the inside, I'm more crazy.
to the top 3.
Our biggest mystery box yet.
That's a big job for young
Listen to
man.
back-to-back episodes of MasterChef Canada at a special time, Monday at 8, 9 Mountain, only on CTV. Then stream anytime. Brought to you in part by Color to Conquer. Learn how we're conquering cancer at colortoconquer.ca.
Oh my gosh! It's totally me. Give your before, the after you deserve.
I'm Kimberly Capone. Come into our showroom and sign up for a free design consultation and 3D design plan. Visit us at the Village of Vaughan Mills.
Pampers is the first and only diaper with 3 extra absorptions. They stand up to 3 times stronger, so babies can sleep soundly all night. Pampers.
You realize the car's going through that, right?
me.
There are lots of reasons to donate blood. Canadian Blood Services. Book now at blood.ca.
Kimberly Capone, interior design. Over 40 years in business, over 1,000 room transformations, over 50,000 accessories placed. I'm Kimberly Capone. Come into our showroom and sign up for our free design and accessories program. Visit us at the Village at Vaughan Mills.
Let's get news. Got Series 4 on fire to tell you about. Let's go live to GP04. We've got the
Homie!
studio talking to TTC Chips.
Time for a look at what everyone's talking about online. We'll show you some videos and hopefully put a smile on your face. Stay with us.
Closed captioning of this CP24 program is brought to you by the Law Society of Ontario. Find helpful legal information.
What was the point of taking that down? Homie! Homie. So what was the point of taking that down? Fuck off. It didn't even do anything.
Water levels continue to rise in the Toronto Highlands. According to Canada Press, the officials
want
expect
that
water
fit in
to
there,
be
huh?
rising for at least a week. In the last 36 hours, 5,000 sandbags were filled and put into place. The city will install 4 more pumps tomorrow, bringing the total number to 28. 151, 22 degrees, and while we're seeing a lot of sunshine today, we had some heavy showers yesterday, and a lot of those residents are still concerned about possible flooding. And in terms of rain in the forecast, is there any?
Yeah, well, during the middle of the work week there is. We're expecting some light showers for your Tuesday and Wednesday, but as far as the weekend goes, you're right. We received a good dumping, about 28 millimeters of rainfall yesterday, thanks to those systems rolling through southern Ontario. But today is completely different as we're hanging out at 22 degrees, partly cloudy at the moment with a nice breeze out of the north-northeast at 20 kilometers an hour. Here's a look at your satellite radar, and you can see no active weather to report of, especially around the Golden Horseshoe. By the later afternoon hours, we're going to start to see the cloud coverage dissipate, bringing us plenty of sunshine. 22 at the moment, 21 in Peterborough, 20 degrees in Kingston. The warmest spot right now, Niagara Falls, over at 23 degrees, 18 in Windsor, 12 degrees in Goderich, 18 as well in Barrie. So those winds will be shifting, but overall fairly calm and pleasant. Your sunset tonight just before 8:50 p.m. We go down to an overnight low of 12 degrees, and as we look at our futurecast, we're not going to be dealing with any active weather during the overnight. Calm, clear skies during that cool 12 degrees. Taking us into the start of your work week for Monday, we're not going to have any active weather until late Monday night. We're talking closer to bedtime, taking us into a soggy start for our Tuesday. So that's when we're experiencing the rain. It's also going to be a little cooler too, a high of just 17, but then we'll rebound. Still dealing with the showers, however, but not a lot of heavy rain pouring. But you might still want to bring that umbrella with you before you head out the door. For Thursday, now that's a day a lot of people will have circled now, especially after what happened last night. That's game 1 of the NBA Finals here in Toronto at Scotiabank Arena and Jurassic Park. Yeah, it's going to be